Hey, what's going on guys? It's Moto. In today's video, I'm going to be changing the mirrors on my Yamaha TW200. So the stock mirrors that come on the TW200 are very bug-like, they're very round, and they stick out pretty far from the motorcycle. The stock mirrors definitely aren't horrible, but I do want to change the look of the bike a little bit, and I don't like how much that they extend. When trying to get the bike in and out of the garage, they tend to rub up against the wall because they do extend farther than the handlebars. And also when off-roading, they're more likely to get caught on trees. So the mirrors that I picked up are double take mirrors. They're the trail kind. Double take sells a bunch of different types of mirrors, but I went with these because of how small they are and how minimalistic they are. The mirror is encased in a plastic housing, and to secure it to the bike, all it needs is some zip ties. And I also picked up a pack of mirror hole plugs from Amazon. These are just designed to fill in the stock holes once you remove the mirrors, and they were only about $8. So to remove the stock mirrors on the T-dubs, the left mirror simply unscrews by turning it left. And if your mirror is on there really tight, you might need to get a little wrench and just loosen up this lock nut. So removing the mirror on the right hand side, you're actually going to spin the opposite direction. So normally to loosen you spin left, but in this case the threads are reversed, so you're going to spin it right. I'm not really sure why they did that. I'm sure there's probably some sort of explanation, but I definitely do not know the answer. Okay, so let's open up these double take mirrors. And in the package it comes with 2 zip ties, the mirror, and a little piece of heat shrink. And just to show you the size difference between these mirrors, here's the stock mirror and here is the double taker mirror. As you can tell, it's a lot smaller. These mirrors, like I said, are only 2 inches wide, and the stock mirrors look to be about 4 inches wide. So installing the mirror is super easy. There's a low and a high side on the rear of the mirror, and the low side is what you're going to want facing your grips. So for example, the low side is over here on my left, and it's going to be facing just like this on the handlebars. So once you have it oriented properly, insert your zip tie with the head of the zip tie at the bottom, just like this. With the zip tie installed, put your heat shrink over the zip tie, and the heat shrink just helps the zip tie so it kind of stays in one place and it doesn't slide around or vibrate or anything like that. Now take your mirror and place it in the position that you like. Wrap your zip tie around your handlebar. Make sure you don't get any wires stuck in between. Now just pull on your zip tie and make sure it's nice and secure. And these zip ties are pretty strong, so you can really give these a good pull. Then taking a knife or some snippers, cut off the remaining zip tie. And I'll do the same thing with the other side. And these zip ties are a little different than your average zip ties. You're not going to hear them click, but they still are very secure. Pull that zip tie nice and tight. It might be a good idea to get some pliers or something and just really pull on it and make sure it's not going anywhere. And with your zip tie now cut off, you can adjust the mirror a little bit to your liking. They stay pretty secure if you don't touch them, but you can easily adjust them by pushing them up or down. And the set of caps here for my mirrors came with 3. So let's see which ones. One's going to have reverse threads. This one's the normal one, so this is going to go on the left-hand side. And it just threads right into place. And the reverse thread one, once again, will go on your right side. And you're not going to tighten this righty-tighty. I know it's kind of weird, but you're actually going to tighten it by turning it left. And I'm just hand tightening these right now because I'm not home, but I will make sure to use a little flathead and just tighten them down a little bit more. You could also probably put some Loctite on here, but I don't think these are going anywhere. And that little set from Amazon also came with an extra one. I'm not sure which thread this is, but still pretty nice that it came with an extra. And don't worry guys, my Moto Buddy that was originally on my left mirror, I will now zip tie using one of the zip ties that actually came with the mirrors because it came with extras. I'm just going to zip tie it over here. Alright, and perfect. There's our little Moto Buddy. So as you can tell, the mirrors look a lot better. They're a lot more streamlined and flush to the motorcycle. And even though they're a lot smaller than the stock mirrors, because of how they're positioned, they actually allow for more visibility in the rear. And instead of them being where your arms normally are, they're pretty much underneath my arms. So I can actually see better in the rear than I was able to with the stock mirrors. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on how these mirrors do. If they come loose or if they're, garbage, I will definitely let you know. But I have pretty high hopes for these. So these mirrors are made in USA. They come for around $50 from Amazon. I got them in a day, and they really change the look of the T-dubs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. You can check me out on Instagram at Mostromoto, and you can ask me questions there as well. Thanks so much for sticking till the end, and if you like this type of content, make sure to stick around. Thanks so much for watching, and ride safe.